Beautiful. Just give me 1 little second. Give everybody a chance to come on. We're doing a barre class today for those who might just be coming on. And let us begin. Now, I'm not going to do a long warm-up, so let's just start with our regular warm-up, feet underneath our hips. You guys ready? So inhale and exhale. Just let those arms go. Nice double bend. And 2, let the head drop. We're just going to get that blood moving. And 3, and drop. And 4, 2 more. Whoo. And 5, stretch it up. Whoo. And 6, stretch it up. Good work. When you come up, you're going to pause and bring those arms out. Arms and legs. And flat back. Get that good stretch. Pressing that tail to the sky. If the arms out is too much for you, drop them down right underneath your shoulders. Even just hanging here and doing tiny little pulses is so strengthening. Then allow your head to drop in just little bounces. And you'll really relax that lower back part here. Good, and let's do some alternating. Again, you can just drop the arms and bounce, drop the arms and bounce, or you can bring them out in front of you and bounce. 1 more, out and bounce. Let's stack our hands and come up. I'll wait for everybody. We're gonna porpoise. Here we go. Reach out and around and down. And out and down, good. Just give me 2 more. Feeling that spine warming up. And through. Last one, then we're going to hold through there and just bounce through. Relaxing the head, letting those shoulders bounce through. Good work. Let's put our hands from the front to the back, holding on to those back ankles. Letting go, just a gentle press in. Try not to do too much bouncing or any. Just let everything just lengthen on its own. And then come to the front, and we're just going to go side to side. Just a little side to side. You can do a figure 8 with those arms. And then I'm going to bend my knees, curl under, draw myself up all the way. Put those shoulders up in back pockets. Bring your feet in hip width. All right, we're going to do a little bit of arms. Let's warm them up first. So hip width, bending the knee, tailbone. Just bring the arms up. Good, my palms are forward, and I'm going to do big rotations forward and back. So I'm going to make them forward and back. You can make them bigger. Excuse me. So we really did a lot of work yesterday, did we not? Really releasing a lot of shoulders. So I hope you felt better with that. So we're just going to warm it up here, under and over. Just really feel the rotation. Good. Now I'm going to come up and really forward, let those shoulders rotate. Then back, 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 back. Pinkies to the sky. 1 more time. In and back. Good work. Now let's just bring it to here. Take it down. Thumbs back and little butterflies. Good. So we can just little butterfly, or we can butterfly. You choose how much muscle activation you would like to have today. Yes, so if so, really make it strong. Let's start to bring it up a little bit. Or you can just blech, blech, blech. It's all up to you. Up to you how much activation you want. Yes, and how much you want to stretch out in the bottoms of those arms, little butterflies. Reach it out. Reach it out. 2 more. Good work. All right, let's pause it there. Palms forward. Give me a bear claw. Shoulder blades down. Lift the arms. Now really reach those arms out. So my shoulders aren't lifted. I'm pressing them down, but reaching the arms out. And I'm just going to take it just to the shoulder. Release just to the shoulder. Really feel that underneath the bottoms of your arms. Give me 3 more. And 2 and 1. Bring it up. Can you turn? Feel the rotation. Stretch it out. Shoulders down. 1. Release 2. So keep the shoulders down, just that arm. And 3. Give me 3 more. And 2 more. And 1 more. Bring it back up. Turn, 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 turn. Thumbs up. Let's go a little faster for 2s. You ready? 1, 2. Turn, turn, turn. 1. If this is too much, you just do butterflies. 2 again. Good. Turn down. 1 and 2. Good work. Now singles and down and singles and down. One more time. Singles and down. Good work. Bring them right to here. Stretch those hands out. Rotate, rotate. Bring it on back. Little pulses. Good. So I'm going to roll now. Let my shoulders roll forward. Good. Shift back. Tailbone down. Chin tucked. Then I'm going to lift those arms up as high as I can and little pulses in. Good. Now, I find this to be so intense that I'm really just tightening everything in my body. I'm going to try and relax a little bit, at least across my chest. So as I soften there, I can lift those arms up higher and get even more in that top of those arms. Good work. Guys, look beautiful. Everybody's got really nice activation or alignment. Let's do little circles out. Tiny little external circles out. Lift the arms higher. They're going to want to keep dropping. Let's do the circles the other way. And I can hang no longer. So bend. Good. Pull forward. Good. Press those arms forward. Stretch back. Take back from the breastbone and forward and shake it all out. And now we're going to stretch that out with our big side stretches. So just check that your feet are in a good place. Bend in the knees, tailbone, slight bend, external rotation, thigh bones, palm up. Good work and over. Good. Tucking that chin back, looking up. Good. Keeping the weight on that side leg. Woo. Good, good, good. When you're ready, hand here, elbow forward. And then relax that top shoulder. Like sometimes I even have to just put my hand here so I know I've relaxed. Then I'm going to relax down from the hip and then feel that pulse coming right from the waist. Good. Now you might be fine with your hand up here, but I find as I stretch more and get more spine turn, I need to drop my arm down lower on my leg. You might want to try that and see how that feels. Hey, Greta, unless that feels better for your back, you're turned a lot like this. There. Now, if that hurts your back, go the other way. But if it doesn't, just check that. Good. All right, you guys, bend the knees deep. Bring it across all the way. Good. Hand on that leg. Climb yourself up. And we'll go to the other side. You ready? Good work. Bend in the knees, tailbone, thigh bones, up and over. Palm to the sky. Tucking the chin, looking up. Relax the shoulder. I'm going to relax my shoulder there. I'm going to relax my hip, and I'm going to think about pressing that heel in the ground. That way I have that beautiful bi-directional stretch hand here. Again, I'm going lower on my leg, so I can really support that direct lateral. So everybody can think about bringing their elbow a little forward. That'll just help keep you there. Relaxing the shoulder, keeping the bend of the knee, thigh bones out, tucking under. Very nice. What might happen if you straighten that top arm? Most of us have it bent, and that's okay if that feels good, but if you straighten it, you might get more. All right, bend deeper. Bring it across and all the way over. And here, let's allow ourselves to drop on down so we can put that body back in alignment. Good. I'm going to do the rotation in the hip hamstring flex. So I'm going to start with my right leg. I'm going to lift the front part of my right foot and turn it 45 degrees outside, an external rotation. My left arm comes around the front to the back, and my right arm, I'm going to palm up, put it on the back of my back. And as I'm hanging, I'm just going to use my hands, especially that right one, to turn the shoulder. So I'm also getting a spine rotation. And then I'm going to slightly bend the left leg or the other one. And just allow yourself to melt. Whoo, that's a big hamstring stretch, isn't it? If it's too much, come up higher. In other words, bring that left arm up more toward the calf. So you want to have a nice stretch, but doesn't need to be painful. Shouldn't be painful. Let me restate. Let's drop that arm from the back to the center. Bring that foot back. Allow yourself to hang center. Now I'm going to tuck my left foot, lifting the front of it so I can externally rotate about 45 degrees. Right arm around the front to the back. Left arm on my back, palm up. Use that to turn the spine. So you also get a beautiful rotation, and just let it hang here. Ooh, so good. Relaxing on down, feeling the length in the back of the legs and the turn of the spine. Very good. Let's bring it back. Good work. You can either use your hands on top of the legs or just roll up. Arms in front of the shoulders. Draw that belly button in as you let yourself come all the way on up, supporting, tucking chin and bring it all the way up. And let's begin top of leg. If you want a little something to drink, I might have a sip here. And then we're going to start top of leg. Now I want to make sure everybody goes to their own level, okay? Meaning standing legs slightly bent. With this one, I want you to put your hand on the hip and press that hip down. Good, and then go here. Now, when it's down, now I want you to feel tilt. Okay, get the tilt. So you really are not feeling hip flexors. So your place might be here, and that's perfect. I'm going to bring mine up a little bit higher. I'm not going to go real high today. Pushing it down, hand here. Now straighten, bend, good. Let's straighten again, little lift. Bend, straighten, tilt, little lift. Bend, stretch, little lift. Bend. So you get your place on the little lift where you're still not feeling it in the flexors, but you're tilting. In, out, belly in. Bend, straighten it, lift. Bend, straighten, little lift. Bend, straighten. So my little lift I'm feeling for pulling the belly in. One more. Straighten, little lift. Good work. And then you're hanging here. Think about that belly button. Pull it in and up. You can drop it lower if you need to. Hip is down and just stretch, stretch, stretch. You want to really feel the engagement, especially right up here. Give me 5, 4. Reach as much as you can behind that knee. Last one. Good work. Now flex, reach to the heel. I'm going to bend, stretch. Bend, stretch. Notice the difference. And you can even think, like maybe turn the toes to the inside center of your body a little. Notice how that'll give you a different feeling. You're going to stretch it differently. Maybe that feels good. How about out a little bit? That'll be more inner thigh. So just play with that for a second. Good. Then bring it so the toes are straight up, tilt, arm up, shoulders down, belly button in, 5 lifts from the heel. Ready? Lift. 3, 3, 2, 1, pause, bring it up, and take it back down. Diagonal, stretching out that hip flexor. Very nice. Oh, up and over. Drop that heel, feel how good that feels. And let's go to the other side. So again, the whole trick is not to be working in those hip flexors to lift. It's a tilt under. So again, you're still going to get that nice stretch. Bringing it here, I'm going to take my hand and really press my hip down. Good. Then think tilt it under. Good. So I'm going to bend that knee, tilt under. I'm going to lift to where I feel is good with the hip down, and then straighten and bend. Hip down more, Renee. And straighten. Let's do a little lift. Bend, stretch, little lift. Bend, stretch. Now tilt, little lift. Bend, stretch, pull that belly in and up. Bend, stretch, little lift. Bend, stretch, little lift. It might look like this for you. Here, down, and little lift. It's all good. It will give you a whole different feeling, actually. Little lift. I actually, if I'm a little lower, feel it more in the belly. So I might drop this one down a little bit. Little lift. 2 more. Bend, stretch, little lift. Last one. Bend, stretch, little lift. Now pause there. Tilt more. Good. And stretch, stretch. Really take the time to feel those muscles engage. Keep the hip down, and think about the tilt. Belly button is in. and reach, and reach, and reach. Give me 3 more. Reach, 2, 1, pause, and flex. Now, little bend and stretch to the heel. Stretch to the heel. Keep that belly button pulling in, so that's where your tilt is. Shoulders are down. Now, I'm going to turn my toes in just a little bit and stretch, and stretch, and reach. How about if you turn the toes out? And any of these that don't feel good, you just go to a different one that does. And reach. So notice if you're out like that, you're going to feel it more on that inner thigh. I like this because I always get that little bit of pudge right there on the inside of that knee. Here's a great way to get rid of it. Now, toes straight up, tuck. Let's bring that arm up, tilt under. Make sure you're not leaning back. Nobody looks like they are. And are you ready? Let's lift and lift. Pull the belly button in and think about tilting from here. Give me 3, 2, 1, and bring it on back. Woo, nice work. It should feel really good. And shake her all out. We're going to do some booty. So let's go into a nice booty. I'm going to do our feet in a V today, not a big V. Bend in the knees. Tail is dropped in, belly button is up. We're going to take that leg over into that nice diagonal. Now I'm going to take a moment, shift back into my heel. Then just a little deeper, tilt under, and I'm going to take this thigh bone with my hand and I'm going to externally rotate it. Hip forward, externally rotate. I'm going to float the toes off. And then with that knee, I'm going to think about drawing a tiny little circle with the knee. Little circle. Keep the standing leg bent. Little circle, just give me 5, little circle 4, little circle 3, and 2, shift back into your heels, and 1, keep the tilt. Now, stretch and bend, stretch and bend, stretch and bend. We're not going to do a whole lot because we've got other things to do today. So 5 and 4, 3 and 2, and 1. Let's flex. You ready? 5, quick. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And feel all that. Woo! All right. Standing leg, right? It's always a standing leg. Bend the knees. Here we go. This one now. Take it up and around. Take a moment. Bending. Tilt it under. Hip forward. External rotation of the thigh. Shoulders down your back. And do a little lift. Knee. Little circle with the knee. So it's really that thigh bone, right, is doing that little move in the hip socket, right? So it's not the whole hip. It's really tiny. Good. Little circle. Little circle. Keep the standing leg bent. Keep tilting under. Give me 3, 2, and 1. All right, you ready? Stretch, bend, little lift. Stretch, bend, little lift. Stretch it, bend it, little lift. You're feeling it all in here and lift. Stretch, bend, little lift. Stretch it, bend it, little lift. 2 more. Stretch, bend, little lift. Last one. Thank goodness. Good. Let's flex. You ready? 5 fast. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, you guys feeling all that in the tops of the legs? Woo-hoo! I am. All right. Let's stretch that out. And now here's how we're going to do it. I'm not going to go down for genies. It's too hard to go down and come back up. But this move actually will stretch you out here. So you're going to have your feet in that V, come up tall, heels together, slight bend of the knees. I'm going to face my chair, so I'm going to invite you to face your chair. Good, and I want you to push those hips forward. Push the hips forward, press the heels, little up and downs. Shoulders are way behind, so when you're in this stretch, pull the belly button in. There's no pressure on the knees. All this weight is behind you, stretching out in the tops of those legs. Just give me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press the heels. Now just think tiny, tiny. Knees back, knees back, knees back, knees back. Like you shouldn't even be able to go much, but you'll feel the stretch even more. Knees back, knees back, knees back. Give me 5, 4, 3. Lean back more. 1. Now come straight vertical first, then come up, squeeze everything, and drop it down, shake it out. So good. I was going to do big side. Yeah, you know what? Let's do big side stretch, but we won't do a whole lot of them, but it'll feel good to stretch all that out on the side. So let's just bring our feet out wide, outside arm up, reaching up, shift the hip over. Good, over. Oh, that feels good actually. Now make sure you're not at an angle. You want to be direct lateral. Take that inside leg and really relax it and let the knee roll to the center. So see how much I've rolled it, and then just tiny taps. Tiny taps. Good work. Good, Laura, you can just get that hip over with that arm up. That'll feel really good on that whole hip. Good, and now little ups, little up, up. Keep yourself lateral, up. Give me 5, 4, 3. How about relaxing the shoulder? Good, flex the foot. No, let's not flex, sorry. Let's just do a bend stretch, bend stretch. Feel that all the way up your sides. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And all the way over, shift. Actually felt good, didn't it? Let's go to the other side. Stretch all that out. Woo, wide head, wide legs, arms up, shift on over. Good, so when I'm in a direct lateral, boy, I feel that nice stretch all the way up in here and all in that flexor. Taking this inside leg really rotated so that knee is pointed almost towards the floor. Let yourself be held as much as you can, and then just do some little tiny, yes. Woo, can you relax, especially that top shoulder? Notice if you relax it down, the difference. And then little ups, up. And I notice the more I can take this hip and press it back just a little bit, oh, that's the thing. Yes, just give me 3, 2, 1, stretch it, just a bend stretch. And when you do, feel it come all the way up, even the inside of that waist. 5, 4, 3, really stretch it. 2, 1, ooh, and over the other way. Let's go ahead, bring your feet out. I'm just going to do a quick roll down. Feels like that would be good for the back, bending the knees. Let yourself hang, roll. Oh, yeah. Actually, what feels good for me is bringing my legs out wider. My hands are flat, and I'm just going to drop my tail a little bit and just relax out. Maybe do a side to side. So I just want you to stretch out where you feel you need it. This feels good to me. And I'm going to just drop down, lift my tail, and curl on up. Draw that belly button in as you come up. So good. Big shoulder rolls. All right, so now we're going to go in and do lots of lower leg calf and a little more for the legs. So, whoops, something just dropped. Don't know what that was. All right, so I'm going to come here facing, and let's just start. We're doing the lower calves. So your feet are hip width apart. Come all the way up tall. And remember, we're not leaning forward, right? You want to keep all your weight back. Now, before you go anywhere, think about the big toe ball joint and the ball joint right next to it. That's where you want to be pressing. Press the heels up. Drop all the way down. So let's just do a few more of those. Really press the heels up into the calf and drop. Up and drop. Up and drop. Up and drop. Give me 3 more. 3 and drop. Straight up and drop. And 1 and drop. Come all the way up again. Feel those 2. So the heels almost feel like they're going out to the side. Now just a little half and up. Half and up. Half and up. Half and up. Like I have to keep thinking about my heels going out a bit to the side. Just give me 2 more. Good work. You know the drill. We're going to do combinations. Drop all the way down and up. Halfway up. Down and up. Halfway up. Just 2 more. Last one. Good. Now I want you to bend, bend, bend. Keep the heels down. Little bends. Little bend. Good. Keep your weight back. Little bends. Nice. Now just take 1 foot back, just a little bit, and this one forward. So you're just a little bit, the weight is back. Little backs. So keeping the heels down. You're thinking about that back leg, little bend. You can hold on or not. Good. Your back is straight, but your weight is back there. Good. Now straighten, shift forward, lift the heels. and little up and downs. If you need to hold on, do. Just tiny drops and lift, drop and lift, drop and lift all the way. Give me 3, 2, 1. Good work. Drop the heels, shift back, bend, 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 bend. Oh yeah. But challenge your balance when you can. I might go into prayer. Then I'm going to straighten, shift, and lift, and half, and half, and half. How about if we go all the way down and all the way up, all the way down and up, all the way down and up. We're going to go all the way down, pause, shift back, switch legs. So again, you're not back very far. In other words, that leg is maybe an inch or 2 from the back heel, just little backs. I'm going to just not even use that chair because sometimes you come too forward. You can really feel this. This is so good, especially before you or after you go walking, just to really stretch out in the dorsiflexion in the ankles. Good work. You ready? You're going to come forward. You're going to lift. I'm going to put my fingertips here, little half and ups, half and up. Really press those heels up into your calf. Now notice, are you on the last 3 toes? Think about the big toe ball joint and the one next to it. Really feel the difference. Go on the last 3. Feel the difference. You don't want that. It's very unstable. All the way down and all the way up. 2 more. Down and up. 1 more. Down and up. Good work. Drop and shift back and just some little bounces. Woo! That'll stretch out. Good work, you guys. Nice. All right. Shake out those legs. Let's do a little bit now that we're kind of, you know what? I'm going to go out into a wide plie today. So now, if this bothers you, bring it in. Okay, I want you to go to where it's good for you. You can always have your chair there if you need a little help with balance, and then drop down so that your knee is kind of in alignment with that ankle. Good work. Little up and downs. Good. So just take it down to wherever you feel is good and come up a little. Down a little. Up a little. Take it down, pull up, and I'm not going all the way. I'm relaxing down, I'm pulling up a little. Relax it down, pull it up. Give me 2 more. Relax it down, pull it up, relax it down, and pause. Just lift 1 heel. We're going to pulse with 1 heel up. You ready? Up and down. 2. Keep pressing the heel up. Give me 3, 2, 1. Squish the heel. Let's lift the other one. You ready? Pulsing. 1, 2, 3, 4. How about 2 more? Good. And down. Can you do it? Now your hand is here if you need balance. Shift back. Your tailbone is down to the ground, but you're not tucking. You're kind of neutral here. Can you lift and drop? Lift the heels, drop. Lift them, drop. Lift them, drop. Give me just 2 more. Nice work. And drop. Lift them and drop. Now lift them, go halfway. You're not high. Little up and downs if you can. If this is too much, drop them. But if you can, give me little up and downs. Woo! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. How about tiny little knees back? Tiny. Knees back, knees back, knees back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the heels. Straighten. Woo! Now, aren't you just wanting to do an internal rotation? We're going to do that. So I'm going to have you face your chair. Okay, face your chair. The front foot is going to have a slight angle. The other one's back. And you're going to recognize this little puppy. Bring it up. Bring it across. You're holding on. So just little pulses across. Good. Then take it out and drop. Shift back. Let's do a few. Lift. So I'm going to take this outside arm out. I'm going to switch. Drop, lift. Over, over, touch, and lift. Over, over, touch, and lift. 2 more. Over, over, touch, and lift. Over, over, touch, lift, and switch sides. Whew. All right. Back, tuck under. The first one will be slow. Bring it up. Bring it across. You might even want to keep both hands here. And think about shoulders forward. You might even want to put your hand here and just some little up and overs, which will just feel nice to stretch out against. Then over, drop. So now it's an up As you go across, let's go here, over and touch, lift, over, over, drop and lift, over, over and drop, lift, over, over, drop. I think I might have my arm screwed up, but it doesn't really matter. Shake it out. Woo! All right, you guys, who's ready for the floor? Let's go to the floor. We're going to start with our feet up on the chair for some abs. If you like having the ball between your legs, grab your ball. I'm going to do that. I'm going to drop my camera just a little bit, I think. All right, feet up. So again, you can have yours up on the wall. I just chose not to do that today. Ball between the legs. And go arms up and give yourself some good arch and curls here. Oh, good tilt. Arch and tilt it up. All right, wait for everybody. Everybody looks good there. Are you ready? We're gonna lift and grip, tuck your chin, curl up the shoulders, hands behind those hamstrings, elbows are out, up and out. Squeeze the ball. If you have that ball, squeeze it in and tiny little lifts. We know this. Feel the bottom of your shoulder blades and the pubic bone coming together. Your chin is tucked. You're not doing anything with that neck. Those elbows are up and out. So you're getting a nice stretch also across the upper body. Good work. Now I want you to pause there and I want you to think about lift one shoulder and the other shoulder. We're going to do waist wigglers here. One shoulder, the other shoulder, shoulder, shoulder. Squeeze the ball gently. That will keep that bottom from moving. Pull the belly button in and shoulder, 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 shoulder. Give me one more time each side and allow yourself to come down. You can bring the arms up. Give yourself an arch. Good. So now you felt that shoulder, shoulder, right? Let's come up. We're going to lift and grip again. Tilt under, tuck chin, lift and grip. And then let's put our hands across our chest and think about the same thing. One shoulder, shoulder. Keep pressing lower back. Shoulder, shoulder comes up. One comes up, you feel the other one down. Shoulder, shoulder. If you can speed it up a little without moving the pelvis, speed it a little. Good. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press that lower back and draw on down. Woo! I'm getting hot from those. Let's bring the arms straight up. We're going to do a straight up lift. You ready? Arms right up from your shoulders. Tilt it under and lift. So you're looking up. Little lift and lift and lift. Every time you do, what are we doing? We're squeezing the ball, pressing the belly button down, up and up and up and up. Nice work. It looks great. Lift and lift and lift and lift. Good work. How about if we bring our hands together, we stretch one shoulder, the other. One, just sliding the one hand down and the other to get yourself those good waist wigglers. Give me 5 and come up a little higher if you can. Yes, just notice how that feels. 3 and 2 and 1. I've had enough. Drop it down. Let's go ahead and drop those legs. And let's keep the ball there. You can still keep the ball there. Bringing the feet in close, pressing in. Good work. Let's lift and grip here. Tuck the chin and lift and grip, tucking under. Elbows are up. Let's just do a few. I'm going to bring my hands up now a little bit higher on those legs and just little. So you're really kind of almost pulling, but the shoulder blades are down your back. Elbows are out wide. Good work. Yes, yes, yes. From here, hands behind the head. Drop that head weight in there. Elbows are wide, chin is tucked, and you're lifting. 2 elephant, 3 elephant, squeezing the ball 4, belly button down 5, 6, 7. Woo, I'm shaking. 8, 9, 10. Good work. I'm not going to do 12. Drop yourself down. Grab your ball. Put it aside or behind you. Let those legs open. Heels together. The feet can be drawn out. Hands are together. Are you ready? Lift and little through, through, through. Good work. Really press that lower back down, belly button down so you can really flatten the lower abs. Good work. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, if you can, just take those hands to the right and the left, right and left, right and left, right and left. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So good. Bring it down, arms out to your side, either in a cactus arm or straight out, whatever works. Knees are up. Draw one leg down, the other knee up, tabletop, and let it come over. Keep that same side shoulder down. So just let the weight of that leg over time, it will start to drop. This is such a nice stretch for the side of the legs, yes, but also for the spine. And over time with the weight, it will drop you down. You can take a nice deep breath into that rib cage and exhale, relax it. Nice, bring that knee up. Make sure you come all the way up before you drop it and bring the other one. And again, just only to where it's ready to go. I'm gonna bring my knee up because I can really feel that stretch right here. Ooh, just hang there for a second, keep that shoulder down. Weight of the leg over time. The toe might touch on the other side, just give it a minute. So good. All right, and then bring yourself all the way up. Drop it down. Good work. Bend one, roll over onto your belly. You're not going to use your chair anymore, so if you want to take a moment, stick it out of your way. I'm going to drop down onto my belly. I'm going to have my hands next to me, elbows out. Let's just do a quick back extension. So however that feels good to you, if you want to use it with just inhaling into your rib cage and let that buoyancy lift you. If you want, you can straighten the arms a little bit. Do what feels good to you. Relax the hips down. You can press the palms in the ground and towards you just to stretch out this way in that pelvis. Oh, you guys look good. Beautiful. Doesn't that feel good after all this? Relax the lower back. Just take another second or two to hang here and then allow yourself to draw on down. Good work. I'm not going to do that back booty right now. Let's push ourselves onto our sides. So we only have one more intense move. You guys ready? I love this move, but it's going to get it all. So we're going to be in our diva position. Now, I'm going to be down holding the head. This is the one where it is beautiful to do it against the wall. So if you're watching this or revisiting, against a wall is perfect. You want to think about that tail, especially the top hip and the shoulders, both hips and shoulders against the wall. That way you know you're stacked and it's not going anywhere. For right now, we're going to use that hand though to push forward. You're in a 90 degree and just lift, relax the feet. So that knee is over the hip. Knee over knee, hip is forward, shoulders stacked. So you might want to make sure that that top shoulder doesn't roll back and just lift and back to hip. Lift as high as you can, bring it back to the hip. Allow the foot to relax there and up and back to hip, up and back to hip. Keep that hip forward again. Just keep thinking, I'm against the wall. I can't let it roll back. Up and hip, up and hip. Good work. Up and hip. Drop it all the way down. It's just to about hip high. Give me 3 and 2 and 1. Back to hip high. Hip high. You ready? Little pulses in towards your torso. Little pulses in. Little pulses in. Yeah, right now you're like, not a big deal, Renee. I can do this. Little pulses in. In. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. Now watch. We're going to lift and little pulse in. Little lift and in. Lift and in. Lift and in. You starting to feel it? I'm feeling it. And up. Lift and in. Give me one more. Lift and in. Bring it back to here. Now lift the lower leg and here. Flat feet. Your feet are pressing against each other. Yes. And little lift. Let's drop the knee down, knee up. Top knee drops down and up. I have to bring the rest of them back. I'm cramping. And up, down and up. down and up. Just give me 3 more. Down. These are really challenging, I know. Down and up. 1 more. Down and up. Already, you're ready. Top leg, little ups. Here we go. Up, 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 up. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, drop the lower leg. Straighten the top and give me a bend. Straighten, bend, straighten, bend. Straighten it. Give me a bend. So you're kind of at a diagonal. The knee is still up. Straighten and bend. Straighten and bend. 1 more. Straighten and bend. Good work. Straighten. Now turn. So the knee is more towards the floor. Little lift and drop. Drop and lift. Drop and lift. This is for the side of the leg. If you're just cramping, come on up. Just give me 5, 4, 3. I'm dying. 2 and 1. Woo! Shake it out. Take that top leg. Push yourself up and bring it across. Oh, whatever you need. Wiggle it around. You can come up like this. But even this can be challenging for a lot of us. So just kind of do what you need to. And we'll stretch it all out in a second. Those are so amazing, aren't they? He just gets it all. All right, you guys, let's go right to the other side. And yes, I'm not going to kid you. The other side is a little more challenging because you've already worked it and now it needs to be the stabilizer leg. But we can do it. Hip forward, thinking about the hips and the shoulders against the wall. Good, you can relax the foot. Just bring that knee up hip high. Woo, get it hip high, Renee. Here we go. You ready? Lift and down. 2 and down. 3, as high as you can without letting the hip go back. 5 and down. 6, oh yeah. 7 and down. 8 and down. Just give me 2 more. You can do it. And drop. 9 and drop. So there you are. You're hip high. You're going to do little pulses here. Pulse. Pulse. Oh, can you not just feel that leg that's on the ground? It's a burning. It is. I know it is. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2. Roll forward with your upper body. Good work. We're going to do a lift and in. A lift and little in. A 2 and in. A lift and a little in. A little lift and then in. And 5 and in. And 4. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do the whole thing. And 2 and in. Last one. And in. I hate this trainer. Let's lift the bottom legs. You're ready? Here we go. Lift at the top leg. Sorry, I do that wrong every time. Drop it all the way down and lift. Drop it all the way down and lift. Down and press that hip forward when you do that so you'll feel it all in that booty and the outside of the leg. Go in and open. Just give me 2 more. Down. And that's it. Last one. Here we go. Little ups. Up, 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 up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the lower leg so you're at that angle. Notice the angle. Straighten it. Little bend. Stretch it. Little bend. Stretch. Little bend. Good. So it's up at a diagonal. It's not hip width. Hip high. And give me 3 more. Stretch. And bend. 2 more. It's a stretch. And a bend. Last one. It's a stretch. And a bend. Then you're going to keep it out there. I'm going to bring it forward. Knee to the floor. A little down and lift. Down and lift. Down and lift. Really stretch it out. Down. Give me 3. Oh my goodness. 2. I'm shaking. Last one. I can do no more. Oh, girls. Oh, I've been practicing it too, so I was already tired. Let's take that top leg up and around. But you know what? That's okay. That's what creates that good strength and gets rid of all that excess little stuff there. But more importantly, it makes us strong. Just work it out. Beautiful work. Who's ready for a good stretch after that? Let's bring those legs straight out, 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 out. Oh, this is going to feel good, huh? Take it back. And just let that pelvis rock. Fingertips in the back. Let it rock. Oh, stretching it out. You might want to flex those feet. Reach through the heels. Woo, take it back. So good. And when you're ready, you can come forward. Little rocks and side. I might come up and over. The up and over should feel good today, but just be careful. So my arm is here and I'm going to go slow. For me, I feel it more, not so much if I'm direct up, but if that shoulder is slightly forward and I just do some tiny little arcs, little moves. That'll feel good just to stretch out in that hip. Good. But I love it. Each of you are doing what you know you need to do to stretch that, which is exactly what you should be doing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And taking good care of yourself. Excellent. Ooh, yeah. Boy, just doing that, you can really feel that stretching out in that hip that we just worked. Nice. You can stay there if that feels good. I'm going to roll back, bring my legs together, shake. Might even do a little bit of tapping and then just allow myself to roll down. And I'm rolled. I don't have a flat back drop on this. I'm just rolling just to allow my back to relax. Might do a little bit of some ankle rotations. So I hope you, well, if you didn't enjoy it, I certainly hope you enjoyed it. But if you didn't enjoy it, at least we know it's over. And you did it. Yahoo! This one feels good to me with the elbows on those knees, opening you back up and little pulses forward. Boy, that one that's like Diva, really will get you, right? I mean, in all honesty, if there's one move that's going to work you from waist to toes, I think it's that one. Which is why it's so darn challenging. Oh, baby, stop the recording.